Hi everybody, Rival Wexa here, and today we're going to be looking at mages. We're going to be looking at fire mages in particular, and we're going to be going after the sword Felo'melorn. So this should be really fun. I think it's one of the best looking artifacts in the game right now, so I'm going to really enjoy this. Alright, so it looks like when you first pop into the game here, it says that you have a quest that's discovered, and it says Fellstorm's Plea. It says, "You may not know me, but I need your help, Wexa. Meet me in the tower above the Silver Enclave, and I'll explain everything. Make haste. I fear we have little time." So what I'm going to do here is we're going to meet Meryl Fellstorm in the tower above the Silver Enclave in Dollarans's. Okay, so we can go ahead and do that. I'm going to mount up here on my Cindermane Charger because it's very Fire Mage, and I really liked it. But I think that he's just going to be up here in this tower somewhere. So let's take a look. Let's walk around this corner. Yep, there he is, Meryl Fellstorm. Let's click on him, see what he has to say. He says, "I was a fool. I thought that I could banish Catherine to tears once and for all, but instead the Dreadlord broke free. In the years he spent trapped within my body, he must have also been privy to my knowledge, the secrets of the Council of Tearsfall. The damage he can do with this knowledge is unthinkable. He must be stopped." Yeah, I agree with you. The Dreadlord's prize. Catherine Atir escaped from my grasp, but I know where he plans to go. There's an ancient relic, the Forge of the Guardian, which has been used by the Council of Tearsfall for centuries to imbue the Guardian of Tearsfall with their power. The location of the forge is hidden, known only to the Council themselves. Now, the Dreadlord has this knowledge. We must go to the Violet Hold. I only hope we're not too late. So we're going to defeat Catherine Atir in the Violet Hold, and then we're going to get something called Teleport the Hall of the Guardian, which I'm assuming is the main mage hub for this expansion. And we're going to get some gold too. So let's go ahead and do that. It says, "We do not have much time. This portal will take us directly to the Violet Hold." Violet Hold's literally right outside the door, Meryl, but I guess we can take the portal. That should be alright. Alright, so here we are. It says, "It looks like the Dreadlord is one step ahead. Hurry, this passage is this way. It's over for you, Dreadlord. Your evil reign ends here." Oh man, he's an intimidating looking dude. He says, "Ha, pitiful wretch, you should have brought an army. What good is one little mage against the power of the Nathrazim?" Oh no. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a rune of power here. Blow this guy up. That's right. Oh man, he looks like he's going to need a little bit. Let's go ahead and hero him. Go at it like crazy here. "You are pathetic. Your feeble spells cannot stop me." Oh, but they are going to. "He's too strong. We'll need to use the power of the forge." Alright. So what does that mean? It says, find a way past Catherine Atir's barrier and destroy the siphoning rifts that are draining the forge of the guardian of his power. It says, "I'll try to keep him occupied." Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. So it looks like there's a little bit of a wall here. I bet I can blink through it. Yep, that was easy. "You will not escape so easily, little mage." Well, I'm not trying to escape. "Nice work. Destroy the rifts, siphoning the power from the forge." Alright, let's do that. So let's go ahead and take out all these guys. Looks like there's 4 of them in here. See if the same guys are in here that used to be. Nope. Got some Arazal Aketh, some Blood Prince Thalina, and Keeper Irizoth. Hey, that looks like a treasure goblin. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so there's some definitely new guys in here. Festerface. Looks like he's from Icecrown Citadel. Maybe another one of concoctions from out there. I don't know. Okay, so those guys don't die too badly. They're pretty easy. Oh, there's a Violet Hole guard down. So yeah, there's new people in each one of these things right here, which is pretty cool. Wonder if we'll get a brand new instance for this. Probably. At least here for this. So Fire Mages are kind of new to me. I have not a lot of experience with them, but I figured I'd go through this for all of you guys out there who want to know what the mages are doing. But it's all kind of new. We got a Mind Flayer over there, faceless one. So this isn't too hard so far. Kind of pretty easy actually. Haven't had too much damage done to me. So stage 3, the power of the Guardians. Activate the Forge Guardian. It's working. Now activate the Forge. Okay, so it's right down here. We're just going to click on it. So this is just a temporary model, it looks like. It says, "Use Dreadfloor's downlaw. Use the power granted by the Forge of the Guardian to defeat Catherine Atir. Take my power, champion, and banish this demon back from whence it came." Catherine Atir yells, "I've had enough of you, Fellstorm. Prepare to meet your end." Meryl says, "I could use a little help here." Alright, well, we can help. So we'll blow this guy up, see what happens. Pop the rune of power here. I probably should have done this in a different order. That's alright. I'm a new scrub when it comes to mages, so There we go. Fool, the Legion will know your secrets. Can I eat yet? Alright. It says, count your days, Mage, I will return. Stage 5, speak with Meryl Felo'melorn. It is done. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. Oh man, I'm getting like lifted off the ground here. It's pretty crazy. Elodie. So who's this guy? It says, it is good to see you, old friend, though I wish it were under better circumstances. Yeah, me too, man. Fighting Dreadlord's never a good thing. Nice to see you. Let's kill some demons together. The Dreadlord is only temporarily defeated. He will soon return to the Twisting Nether. Yeah, we know that. Classic demons. Always not dying. It says, I see. Then I know what must be done. Alright. What is it? Final stage. Help Meryl, Felo'melorn, and Elodie to transport the Forge of the Guardian to a safe location. Elodie, my friend, and I will help transporting the Forge of the Guardian to a safer location. Okay. I fear we may need it for if we are to survive the Burning Legion this time. Oh, I guess I should probably click on this with all these guys. Alright, so I'm being teleported somewhere. Halls of the Guardian, Sanctuary. Oh, this must be the Mage place. It says, the Hall of the Guardian. It pains me to see this place in such disrepair. Yeah, there's like spider webs and stuff everywhere. It looks pretty cool, though. So this hall hasn't seen any use since the disbanding of the Council of Tearsfall. Yeah, it's definitely neat looking, though. I like the books everywhere. It says, the wards protecting this place are still strong. I think it will serve our needs. Well, it may. It may not. And what do you plan? Yeah, Meryl, what's your plan, bro? He says, I plan to reform the Tears Guard, and this mage will be its first champion. Heck yeah. It's because of the flat top. The flat top impresses everyone. It says, what say you, Wex?
What now?
It says, we must make haste to the Violet Hold. Cantoneer must not be fought. Oh, we just did that. Okay, so it says, what is the Forge of the Guardian? The Forge of the Guardian is an artifact of incredible power. It was devised by the Archmage Elodie as a method of permanently transferring the arcane power of many mages into the body of one, creating a Guardian of Tearsfall. Okay, so that's kind of what happened to me when I was fighting him just a minute ago. It says the last time it was used was in the time of Aegwynn. Since she refused to return her powers so a next Guardian could be imbued, the Forge was locked away beneath the arcane barriers of the Violet Hold. So she got power hungry. Makes sense. It says its location was only known to the Council. That is, until now. Wait, who are you again? It says, pardon me, I forget that my name is not as well known these days. I am Meryl Felo'melorn, once known as Meryl Winterstorm. I was one of the founding members of the Council of Tearsfall, but was required to abandon my duties when I became possessed by the Dreadlord Catherine Atir. For the most part, I was able to contain him, but the risk was too great for me to remain on the Council. I have since dedicated my time to research on how to banish that demon once and for all. It seems that I have failed. You kinda did, man. We had to fight him just a second ago. So it's called the Dreadlord's Prize. In times past, the Council of Tearsfall had called upon the Tears Guard, the elite mage guard of Dalaran, to do battle in the absence of the Guardian. It is clear now that it must be rebuilt to face this new threat. I will need your help to accomplish this. Alright. First of all, you'll need to know how to get to this hall. And I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to get this teleport right here for Teleport of the Guardian. So, not a big deal. We're going to move that. I don't want it near my rotation. I'll end up teleporting out of wherever I end up going. It says a mage's weapon. It is decided then. The foundation of the Tears Guard's strength lies in the ancient artifacts wielded by its champions. Your first task will be to retrieve one such artifact. The master appendix of the library lists every artifact known to the Council of Tearsfall. There should be a few choices in there worth looking into. I will leave it to you to choose which to pursue. So I'm going to use the appendix of the Azerothian artifacts to choose an artifact to pursue. So it sounds like this is going to be where I actually just pick my artifact. Ah, so there's a giant floating book up here. It looks like there's a book under the book. I bet that book's kind of a holder underneath there, and this is what it's gonna look like. But man, look at that. It looks like the library. Whoa, I almost fell off. It looks like you might be able to. It looks like this library goes really high and kind of goes really far down, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and click on this appendix here and see what we have to do. So like I said, we're going to be doing fire today. We're going to not do frost and arcane, mostly because they aren't implemented yet. So the Aluneth and the Ebonchill are going to be for a later date. But today we're going to do the Felo'melorn. So it says fire. It says Flame Strike is its native tongue. Felo'melorn was born into battle by members of the Sunstrider family as they proved their valor in the War of the Ancients, during the Troll Wars, and against the Death Knight Arthas Menethil. Okay. So this is ultimately the sword was lost in the frigid wastes of Northrend. So it sounds like we're going back to Northrend to get this guy. Yes, I am sure I would like to pursue this artifact. Let's go over here. Talk to Meryl.
Speak quickly.
It says the Dreadlord Catherine is defeated, but only for now. If we wish to save Azeroth from his evil, we must reform the Tiras Guard. Then we can hunt him down in the Twisting Nether before he has a chance to recover and share his secrets with the Burning Legion. Makes sense. This is a wise choice. It should serve you well in a hunt for Catherine. Yes, it should. I may have already read what I just read again, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Alright, yep, see it right there. Okay, it says an unexpected message. Felo'melorn, I am familiar with this weapon. For ages the Council of Tearsfall attempted to recover the blade. Its control over the primal forces of fire would be devastating in the wrong hands. As luck would have it, an associate of mine, Archmage Madeira, has recently uncovered some information on this artifact. This crystal contains a message from her. I suggest you start your search there. The portal over there will bring you back to the city. Okay, so my quest objective is here to discover Archmage Madeira's message by using the glowing resonance crystal. Okay, so let's do that. Return here once you have retrieved the artifact, Wex. In the meantime, I'll see about tidying this place up a bit. Yeah, get this place clean. Oh, looks like he just summoned some brooms to sweep the place up. I think you may need a little bit more than brooms for this. So let's click on this right here. It says glowing resonance crystal. Deploy the crystal and play the message contained within. Let's do that and see what we do. Greeting, Wex. I am Madeira, Archmage of the Council of Six. I come from across a lead on your weapon that could significantly aid you in your fight against the Legion. My source is, well, unable to join us within the city. I ask that you meet with me at the crater of the city's foundation in Hillsbrad. Due to the sensitive nature of this matter, I can also ask for your discretion. If you attempt to speak to me at any other location, I will disavow any knowledge of this message. I await your arrival. Alright, so let's get some disavowing happening, some Mission Impossible action. That's cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and take our portal back here to Dalaran. And it looks like we're going to head to the Dalaran crater, so let's go ahead and do that. I know there's a portal inside the this building over here, so we're going to run right through there. Alright, then Anduin's talking down here, talking probably about somebody else's quest, not me. There we go. And here's our portrait room, which is completely unfinished. Well, not completely. It just doesn't have its textures up, but it's definitely pretty cool. Let's see. And then down here we've got each one of our portals. So this one over here is the one to Dalaran Crater, and it says Warning Drop. So let's go ahead and click this. And luckily, I'm a mage, so that means I can slow fall. So I'm going to go ahead and do that once I get close to the ground. There we go. There we go. We'll slow fall on down. And it looks like we're going to be meeting, it looks like up here on the map is where we're going to be meeting. So we don't have to go too far. So looks like there's a dead guy down there. Crusader Journey the deified. That's funny. He did not make it through the portal very well. There we go. Welcome, Wex. I'm glad you obtained my message. Well, yeah, I mean, we did. It says, an unexpected message. Wex, I'm glad you came. I found information on just the thing we need to turn this war in our favor. The Path of Atonement. Felo'melorn, the rune blade of the kings of Kel Thalas. It was said to harness the very essence of flame, and after being reforged by Kel Thas, could even stand against the legendary Frostmourne. We thought that the blade was lost with Kel'Thas's death, but an associate of mine has led on where it may be located. Has a lead on. We need every advantage we can, and with Felo'melorn in your hand, the Legion surely will tremble. Ah, our company is here. So I'm going to speak to Archmage Madeira's associate at the Dalaran Cradle within Hillsbad.
Farewell.
Oh, there's somebody. Thank you both for meeting me in such an inhospitable location. I'm sure if I was able to join you in Dalaran, I would. The wounds of the Divine Bell incident run deep, Aethys. Others in the council are not as forgiving as I. Precisely why I'm here. I can't return to the council, then I at least wish to gain access to the city once again in trade for my information. I shall see what I can do. You have my thanks, friend. I used to know a distant relative of King Anastarian, Leandra Sunstrider. She has the Sunstrider name, but in truth, her branch of the family has no claim to the throne. After Kel'Thas's betrayal, she became obsessed with finding Felo'melorn. I thought it was a fool's errand, and indeed, it has been many years since I last heard from her. That all changed when I began my own search for the location of the blade. I saw a vision of her with the weapon in hand. Around her, land was covered in ice, and a fortress loomed overhead. Icecrown, then? Indeed, and nothing happens in Icecrown unknown to him, quote. I'd actually be surprised if he didn't have a hand in all this. Sounds like the Lich King may be behind all this too. It says the Path of Atonement. Our next journey will be to Icecrown, Wexa. There, in the heart of the Scourge, we will find Felo'melorn.
The reckoning is at hand.
The Frozen Flame. It is time we make our move, Wexa. I can conjure a portal that will take you directly inside, but it will take you some time before I can make another and join you. Okay. It says the Lich King will no doubt sense the magic of your arrival, so you will need to move fast to locate Felo'melorn and secure it. If Leandra has the blade with her, then I fear she may not relinquish it easily. Be prepared for anything, Wex. So my quest objectives here are to obtain Felo'melorn from Leandra Sunstrider in Icecrown Citadel. The portal will take you directly inside Icecrown. Hurry, it won't last for long. I'll follow after as soon as I can. Alright, good luck, hero. Alright, so let's take this mage portal here. And we're headed to Icecrown. So we're going to defeat the Iceborn Conjurer here. The Lich King. I sense a foolish mage has come in search of plunder. You underestimate the dangers of Icecrown. Possibly. I might. Your thoughts are easily read, Wex. I see you're here for the Felo'melorn and use it against the Legion. Interesting. I wonder, perhaps, if you are as powerful as you believe, then you may be worthy than the last maybe more worthy than the last mage who came here to claim it. You've been warned. I will not be responsible for what happens to you or for what happened to the last mage who came to seek her death. Should you succeed, then the blade was yours. Should you fail, then you will join the Scourge. Do not expect my protection. Well, I don't expect your protection. So let's go ahead, and it looks like we're going to fight these guys right here. So I'm going to drop a Rune of Power and zap this guy and get some Lua errors, apparently. There we go. Oh, I should probably use my Ice Barrier. There we go. And nuke this guy down. Boom. So these guys have a little bit more health than some of the other ones earlier. Let's go ahead and knock this guy down. Let's throw this down again too, because it seems to do a lot more damage. Well, 50% exactly. So there we go. Alright, so I'm going to eat between each one of these because it looks like mages are pretty squishy here in comparison to some of the other classes I've been playing. So looks like we're trying to get to this Iceborn Conjurer over here, and there are some frost blocks here that have something in them. So let's, I'm not exactly sure, but let's run as fast as we can this way. Looks like this is going to push us back if we're in that, so yeah, we don't want to be in that. See if I can dodge that guy over there. Oh no. Oh no. Yep. Don't want to do that. So let's go over here. Oh, looks like this guy, looks like there's some guys in here. So we don't want to touch those, it looks like. Completely knew me out with this a little bit here. I'm going to blink. There we go. Hit him with this, and it says, you step into the land of the dead, mortal. The Lich King has decreed that none shall enter Icecrown. He just told me it was totally fine. Seriously, he just did. So we're going to go ahead and interrupt that. Oh, this guy isn't too bad. Oh, man. Looks like we have some guys here, though. So let's drop this Flame Strike. Oh, man, that's taking a long time to cast. I'm going to jump back here. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, there we go. It's having problems with a little bit of target in there. So tab targeting's not working out so hot. So looks like I'm still in combat here. Oh, it's because we have some invisible guys just going after me. There we go. Let it eat a little bit again. Also wait on my Ice Barrier to come back up, which would be nice. So it's like we're going to destroy these walls here. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't look like I can click on them for some reason. So give me 1 second. Let's see what we can figure out. Alright, so it looks like it glitched a little bit there for me. So I had to do a quick relog, which wasn't too bad. And it looks like I can now click on this this wall right now. And it lets me drop a Flame Strike directly on it. So it should be opening now that we get through it. There we go. There we go. Alright, so looks like we have some things here. It says, Leandra Sunstrider, I too came to Icecrown in search of Felo'melorn. The Lich King gave me the blade and more. He gave me purpose. It is only when the blinding pain of life left me did I see the truth. Only then did the majesty of the plan become revealed. You do not realize that you're groping in the darkness. Felo'melorn in your hands would be wasted. The blade is mine by the will of the master and by blood. It will oppose me. If you oppose me, you will be struck down. Oh, she's pretty confident. It's alright. So this doesn't look too hard of a room. This reminds me of one of those Lich King, remember that? One of the 5 mans that we had way back in the day? Where we had to dodge this going up the tunnel. We fought the giant frost worm at the end. That was pretty fun. People try to not get hit. And there was that achievement, I think, for not getting hit too, so that was pretty cool. Alright. I'll go ahead and pop this on just in case I do take a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and torture also. Oh, there's a guy there. Oh, there's another guy. So we probably, I didn't even see those ice blocks. Total noob. There we go. There we go. This guy's not too bad though. Go ahead and click on this one, open this one. Hopefully I don't get crushed before it opens. Oh man. There we go. Alright, so it looks like we're in the spire here, and looks like Icecrown is even more icy than it was before. There's ice everywhere. Even more so. Okay, so we've got some baddies here, so let's go ahead and take these guys out. I'm gonna drop a rune here, and we're gonna just blow them up. There we go. These guys aren't too bad. They just kind of attack you in one spot, so that just means we kind of have to use our Scorch here and move as we cast, because we don't want to get hit by any of that stuff. So there we go. Not too bad. Those guys died without too much problem. But we do have a couple of wretched horrors up here, and these guys look like they may be a little bit tougher. So let's go ahead and warm up to these guys. Get it? Warm up. And we're going to Frost Nova you. Take that. So I'm going to back up here. And we are going to hit you with fireballs from a distance. And some pyroblasts. There we go. I'm going to Frost Nova you again. Take that. Get over here. There we go. Yeah, these guys do a lot of damage. We're going to just pop him right here. That shouldn't be too bad. There you go. He's dead. Alright, I'm definitely going to eat after that little battle right there. I'm probably sure I was doing things wrong. I wasn't clicking on my ice barrier, and I didn't put down my rune of power there and whatnot. So, not a big deal. Somebody who is very good with mages probably won't have any trouble with this whatsoever. So we can't go up to the Lich King's throne. They've done went and blocked it with a giant piece of ice. That's too bad. Thought I might go say hey to him. But not today. We are not here to get your mount. It says, hot on the trail, survive the assault of the burning dead. This sounds terrible. Foolish mortal, you should have left when you had the chance. Probably. Arise, ghouls, and feast upon the heart of the intruder. Oh, man. I'm going to go ahead and drop a flame strike right here, I suppose, and maybe that'll get him. There we go, and we'll go ahead and boom. Dragon's Breath. That's how you do it. Nice. So it says, unacceptable. My minions will rip you apart. I don't think so. We're going to go ahead and zap you right there. Freeze them in place on that. They don't have much to do. Oh. Blood Parasite. Get out of here. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh no. Charbone. We're going to freeze you in place. Line you. Actually, you know what? Oh man, I forgot. Cast while moving there. Screwed me up a little bit. I was going to drop Rune of Power, but then I didn't have a stop casting macro. Stage 4, slay Leandra Sunstrider. I will not be defeated. Alright. Yes, you will. So let's go ahead and do this and eat up a little bit. And I'm just going to Heroism and click my combustion here with my runic power, or my rune of power down. He's going to go down. She's going to go down pretty fast. Enough of these games. This ends here. I agree with you. Alright, there we go. So we're just going to blow you apart here. What do we have here? Oh man, we got a big dude. Oh, that was nothing. So now I just got to take you out. I'm going to drop this down again here. Oh, she's nothing on me, man. Some super strong mage there. All right. Felo'melorn is yours. Take it. She says, so cold. Oh, Aethys, you showed up. Says, Lich King, no doubts linger. You are truly worthy of the blade. Claim your prize and leave, hero. The living have no place in this prison of ice. You're absolutely correct. So what did Aethys say when he showed up? He said, I remember who you were, but the creature in front of me now is another walking corpse. Oh, okay. And now Aethys says, an inglorious stain on the Sunstrider name has been removed. Good work, hero. So this is a sweet looking little sword here. So Felo'melorn, it says it has your secondary stats are going to be your haste and mastery, which is cool. And when you equip it, you periodically accumulate flame orbs, and these flame orbs cause your pyroblast to be replaced by Phoenix Flame. So that's cool. I don't know what that is. And then you get Heart of the Phoenix as an offhand. But there's some flavor text on this right here, and it says, not elven weapons, not when they are reforged with magic and hatred and a burning need for revenge. No, Arthas, Felo'melorn is stronger than ever, as am I. Kel'Thas Sunstrider. Nice. Heck yeah, that's sweet. Felo'melorn. That looks great. With the flames behind you too, that's sick. Cool. Very cool. Looks like we're going to head back. It says, let's get out of here before the Lich King decides we've overstayed our welcome. Yeah, no kidding, right? So let's take a real quick look, though, at this weapon up close and see what it looks like. So, yeah, man, that thing is awesome. I love the... It's definitely Blood Elf looking, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool as heck. I really dig that. And when you have it on your hip there, they've angled it back so it doesn't go through the ground. That's pretty awesome. And then you have these, looks like these flame orbs next to you. That's probably from the Phoenix that you're going to have instead of Pyroblast. So that's awesome. So let's go ahead and go back. It says Mage Portal. I'm assuming this takes me back to Dalaran, even though it says Icecrown Citadel right here. Yep, back to Dalaran. Looks like Aethys Sunreaver's kneeling right there. It says, esteemed Archmages of the Council, may I present you Wexa, bearer of Felo'melorn. That it? Okay.
Well met.
The Frozen Flame. Felo'melorn, I can barely believe that such great power is locked within a blade as beautiful as this. With this weapon in your hand, the Legion will surely fail.
Safe travel.
As you see, our former colleague followed through with his promise of assistance. I trust you will take that into consideration of his request. And Serum Moonriver says, how do we know he won't just betray the Kirin Tor again? And Carlane says, if he wished to use the blade for his own ends, then he would have simply given it to one of his own Sunreavers. Aethys' actions appears to be genuine. I say we grant his request. Khadgar says, very well. That is two in favor of allowing Aethys back into the city. Answer him. I take that your vote is a no. Fine. I trust the wisdom of Carlane's counsel. I vote yes. And how say the rest of you? It says Archmage Vargoth nods approvingly. Grand Magister Ramoth says, yes, of course. All right, Khadgar. Then it is decided. Aethys Sunrunner, you are free to go. Do not misuse this opportunity given to you. His name is Sunreaver, but you called him Sunrunner. That's okay. That was not me misspeaking. That was actually here in the text, so I should probably report that bug. All right, so we have Champion's Return here. It says, I can sense the power of the artifact you hold. It will do well against the Legion as it is, but we have the ability to unlock its power even further. You must return to the Hall of the Guardian. You can use the incantation I taught you before to pass through the runes. So it says, teleport to the Hall of the Guardian and return to Merrill Failstorm. Alright, so we're going to accept that. So these guys are a pretty boss right here. So let's go ahead and teleport back to the Hall of the Guardian. So that was pretty cool. They let him back in to at least Dalaran for now. So, and now we're going back to the awesome Mage Tower here. Or I guess tower maybe? I don't know. So here we've got some under construction signs and some stuff being swept up. So let's go ahead and head up these stairs. This place is awesome looking, man. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Karazhan for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. Probably because it was Medivh's old place. Alright, so here we go. He's up here. Looks a lot better here, though. A lot cleaner. You got some books flying around. The ceiling looks awesome. Very cool. There we go. It says the Dreadlord. Oh, same text as before. Okay. The champion return. You learn quickly, Wex. I think Catherine Atir will rue the day he made you his enemy. Yes, he will. He will rue it for sure. Unlocked potential. In ancient times, the Forge of the Guardians was used to channel the power of the Council of Tearsfall into one mage, creating a guardian. But this is not its only use. It also serves as a font of arcane energy, which can be used to manipulate and empower the artifacts of this world. This power will allow us to gain the upper hand against the Dreadlord and the Burning Legion, and I ask you to be the first to tap into it. Awesome. So it says, my quest objectives here are to use the Forge of the Guardian to unlock the first trait of your artifact. Sounds good.
Our time will come.
So let's go ahead and, I'm assuming this is it right here. Yep, it's kind of small. I don't know if it's going to be, something else later, but it says Forge of the Guardian. It's not very big right now. Oh, there we go. It pops out of the ground. That's cool. So as you can see, here's a pretty sweet picture of the way this guy looks. You can just rotate it. So if you want to like do different transmogs later, you can do that, which is cool. But I think it looks awesome the way it is. All right, so Felo'melorn, we have a couple artifact slots up here. We have a fire artifact relic slot, which infuses a fire relic here to augment your weapon, and we have an arcane artifact relic slot, which infuses an arcane relic here to augment your weapon. So these are two relic slots. We don't have any relics right now, but this is where the slots would go. But we do have, however, 100 artifact power, so we can unlock Phoenix Reborn, which says one rank is instant, has a 1 minute cooldown, and it deals 10,000 damage to each ignited target and grants a flame orb for each Phoenix birth. That's cool. So that go ahead and unlocks our entire tree here. So let's go ahead and take a look at each one of these and see what happens with each one. So down here it says Great Balls of Fire. Got some Jerry Lewis. All right, it says passive. Your fireball deals 5% more damage. Okay, so more damage is always good. Ever Burning Consumption has 3 ranks of passive. It says it increases the damage of your ignite by 5%. All right, so that probably stacks up to 15. Scorched Earth, it has 1 rank. It's a passive. When you cast your consecutive scorches, you gain Pyroblast, making your next Pyroblast spell instant spell free and deal 17,105% additional damage. I feel like that number may be off a little bit. 17,000 more damage, more damage. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, so your first major ability that you get down here, it says rank 0 of 0, and it does not have anything in here yet, so we don't exactly know what that's going to be. That's okay. I saw that earlier with the Boomkin one too. It said something awesome goes here. That's usually what they say, but this one just says nothing. All right, we have Aftershocks, which has 3 ranks. It's a passive. It says when you cast Flame Strike, it will trigger 1 additional times. Okay, so you're just going to trigger once more here. I bet after 3 you get 3 more triggers out of it, so that's cool. Molten Skin is a passive, has 3 ranks. It says increases the damage reduction of your molten armor by a certain number. They don't have the number in yet. Okay, so it's going to kind of to save your life a little bit more, which is nice. We have Cauterizing Blink. When you blink, you heal for 60 over 6 seconds. Okay, so it's 3 ranks. 60 isn't very much really when you have 310,000, so I'm assuming that's going to adjust a little bit. But either way, that's pretty cool. Fire at Will reduces your cast time of your fireball by 0.1 second. Okay, so you're just going to get a little bit more haste out of it there. We have 3 ranks for that. And I don't know if we talked about this one. I don't think so. Pyroclasmic Paranoia. Pyroblast deals an additional 3% damage. Okay, so you have 3 ranks of that, so that should stack up too. And then we have another major ability here. It says Pyretic Incantation. It's a passive. It says every consecutive critical strike increases your critical strike chance or critical strike damage by 15%. Okay, so that's cool. So it's just the more you crit, the higher and higher and higher the damage goes. So that'll be awesome if you can chain a bunch together. It says Burning Gaze, rank 0 out of 3. So there's 3 here. It says passive. It increases your fire damage dealt by 3%. So just an across-the-board damage buff. That's nice. Reignition Overdrive. You have 3 ranks. Your Inferno Blast deals 3% more damage, and that says temp. So that's probably just a temporary placeholder for now. It may change either percentage or just may change completely the whole talent itself. We have nothing in this one right here. Up here we have By Fire Be Purged, so a little bit of a Ragnaros throwback. It says your fireball dispels 1 beneficial magical effect. Wow, that's going to be crazy for PvP whenever you're shooting fireballs at people. It actually gives you a reason to stop and cast instead of just spamming Scorch, so that's pretty cool. You have Blast Furnace here, which is a passive. It has 1 rank. It says Inferno Blast now applies Crucible of Flames, dealing additional damage over 9 seconds. Okay, so you're just going to do a pretty strong dot there. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Looks like a lot of bonus damage abilities with a maybe 1 or 2 damage reduction abilities in there, and that Dispel is going to be really cool. So, alright, so let's go ahead and we've done this. So let's go back over here and talk to Meryl. Again, this place is so cool. Oh yeah, look, way up there. Way up there. Alright.
What
It
is
says unlocked potential here. Your artifact is well on its way to reaching its true potential, but even with this power, you will not be able to fight the Legion alone. We will need to begin recruiting other mages to our cause. Unfortunately, the protective wards surrounding the hall may be prohibitive to this. After all, I cannot personally teleport every one of them here. It says, however, a solution to this particular problem might be right under our noses. The great Akazam-Zarak. Okay. There's a goblin who is the master of portals and teleportation by the name of Akazam-Zarak. His talents have gone mostly unnoticed, however, since he mostly uses them for chicanery. He is what you would call a street performer. That's better than a streetwalker, I suppose. Fortunately for us, he is performing in the streets of Dalaran, grifting coins from the unenlightened masses. Take this bag of gold, see if you can convince him to change vocations. So my quest objectives here are to place the sizable pouch of gold in a Chasm-Zarak's tip bucket. Man, that's tough to read. So it says that I'm going to receive the great Chasm-Zarak, which is a master of portals and summoning with seemingly unlimited power, or unlimited supply of rabbits. Also, great at parties. Alright, so I need to take the portal to Dalaran. So I think that was back here. Because we walked up these stairs, I think, to get to the to this main room. So the portal's probably was right behind us, I believe. If not, I can just Hearthstone there. Nope, there it is. The portal to Dalaran's back over there. I wonder if in this place they made it so that when you blink you don't get caught on anything, because it's a mage place. I bet they didn't put too many pebbles in here. Alright, so we're going to go talk to a Chasm-Zarak. And if I remember correctly, I remember seeing him on some of my other, when I was doing my other artifact quests. And he's like standing over here just doing like all kinds of stuff for people. Yep, there he is, standing right there. And here's his little bucket, so let's go ahead and give him a bunch of money and see what happens. Now that's a tip. You know it. I don't know how much it was. It says, show's over, folks. Go on, scram. Yeah, scram.
Talk to me.
It says, you could say you've got my attention, pal. So you're looking to hire me on full time, eh? Well, if the future payoffs are anything like this, I'd say you've got yourself a deal. Alright, so it looks like we got the great Chasm-Zarak as a follower. And it says, the only way to travel. Portals? Teleportation? You bet I can help you out with that. I mean, how do you think I pull the rabbit out of... you didn't hear that. Anyway, I can help you move your mages around, if the price is right. Heck, I can even teach those combat mages a thing or two. Ever been on a receiving end of an exploding bunny? It ain't pretty. For starters, let me whip up a portal to take us to the hall you're talking about. So we're going to return to Merrill Fellstorm in the Hall of the Guardian. Alright, let's see if I can get a portal through those wards you're talking about. Piece of cake. See you on the other side. Alright. That's a violet hold, but that's not where we're going. Nice place you got here. It is. It's pretty sweet. I like it. And look at all these different versions of Felo'melorn. Those are awesome. Alright. Meryl?
I am forsaken.
The only way to travel. I understand he may be unconventional, but I think this goblin is exactly what we'll need to quickly get this new Tears Guard up to snuff for the task at hand. I've already sent word to many talented mages who can help. They await transportation to the hall, where they can begin their new purpose. Alright.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Alright, Chasm-Zarak, you have the locations. Do you think you can manage these portals? Or manage the portals? No sweat, chum. I'll get your fluffy mages here in a jiffy. Oh wow, so you just opened like portals everywhere. Portals are good to go, boss. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to check out the digs here. Alright. Yeah, there's mages coming in from everywhere. I can't click on them, though, so I can't go to any of them. It says, Mages of Azeroth, I have brought you here to face a threat to the future of the world itself. The Dreadlord Catherine has escaped into the Twisting Nether, and he carries with him the secrets of the Council of Tearsfall. We must hunt him down in the Twisting Nether. Only then will we know knowledge cannot be used against us. It is to this aim that I hereby reform the Tears Guard. I would ask that you join us in taking arms against the Legion. Are you with us? It is done then. All right. So that wasn't too bad. They were easily convinced there. The Tears Guard reborn. The Tears Guard is reformed. It is time we begin our mission in earnest. The order will the order will leaders, and though I probably need leaders, and though I may be an experienced mage, I am no strategist. You have proven yourself capable in both your past exploits and present. Will you take on this challenge, Wex? So I need to receive the new title from Meryl Fellstorm. And yes, by the way, Meryl, I will take on the title for sure. Very well, it is my honor to dub you in presence of some of the greatest mages of Azeroth as Wexa, Conjurer of the Tears Guard. This ancient title was born by the eldest mages of Azeroth, and it symbolizes the great responsibility placed upon the Tears Guard. May it serve you well. Now you must meet with the new goblin ally in the war room. You can begin planning your next steps there. I have some personal business to attend to. Alright. So the war room. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be down here somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't exactly know where the war room is. Oh, looks like it was back that way a little ways. That's okay. I could probably get there from here. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there we go. The war room. Wow, what's all this really cool stuff? Oh, these are training dummies. That's awesome. So you got these nice little crystal training dummies here. That's pretty fun. It looks like this one. I bet this one's a raid boss. Yep, this one's a raid boss right there. And then you got a 112 dummy and a 100 dummy. And this is probably for doing your AoE. Although that's a 100. It'll probably move to 110 at some point. All right. So let's see what he has to say. So you're a conjurer now, huh? Fancy. We've got a good start with this Tears Guard thing here, but I think we should keep up with the recruiting if we can actually plan on invading Demon Town. Fortunately for you, nobody negotiates contracts like a goblin. A conjurer's duty. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get this show on the road. This place is nice and all, but it's a bit stuffy. Luckily, I know just the place to go recruit some mages. A whole city of them, in fact. You don't have anything against ogres, do you? Anyway, check the map over there. It'll help you plan your first moves. So I'm going to use the Tears Guard marching orders to choose your first zone. Alright. So this is probably where, this is the board that you're going to go to. And you're going to be able to pick whether you go to Stormheim or High Mountain. So if you click on these all have basically the same thing. It says Sky Admiral Rogers has sent word for you to meet her in Dalaran. It sounded important. The Kirin mages were kind enough to establish a permanent portal for us here that can take you to this city quickly just across the hall. Rogers should be waiting for you in the Violet Citadel. So I'm going to speak with Sky Admiral Rogers in the Violet Citadel in Dalaran. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this. It says, alright then, I can get started recruiting, and you can get taking to the fight to the demons. Yeah, I know I'm letting you take the easy job, but hey, what are friends for? Thanks, Mr. Akazam Zeract. Alright, so that kind of brings us to the end right here of our quest for our artifact weapon here for fire mages. And I'll tell you what, this was one of the more fun ones. I don't know if it's just because I don't play mages very much or what's going on here, but I really enjoyed that a lot. So it was cool going back to Icecrown Citadel to find it there too. So just taking a look at this thing is very awesome. Take a look up close. Yeah, man, it is a big sword. And like I said, it looks very Sunstrider, doesn't it? Yeah, very much like a Blood Elf weapon. So I really enjoyed this quest. It was really fun. I liked the fact that you got to go to Icecrown Citadel. That was awesome. I know I just said that, but it was totally fun. And I liked fighting the demons in the Violet Hold. Although fighting those little portal guys wasn't too bad. So it was pretty cool though, and it's always nostalgic to do some of those old areas and whatnot. So that's always kind of fun in and of itself. But yeah, I definitely like this quest. I felt very much like a mage going around different portals and using all kinds of abilities here. And this place right here that we're in right now, man, this place looks ridiculously amazing. This is definitely one of the better places for the order halls. So this mage order hall is pretty amazing in and of itself, with the books everywhere and then the ceilings and all of that stuff. So this place is great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed playing it. Please comment in the comments below and let me know what you thought about the video. Let me know what you thought about the quest. Did you like the quest? Did you think it was cool? Do you think it could be a little bit more more mage oriented or things along those lines? But yeah, also you should probably take a look at some of my other videos if you haven't already. I've gone through many different artifact quests, and I actually just posted up a questing video right now for Stormheim, so I'm going to start a questing series as well. So I really appreciate you guys watching this stuff, and I really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Thanks a lot for my subscribers that are out there. I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the future ones that are going to be coming along. So until next time, have a good one.